Hi, I want to do this really quickly if possible, but my two goals for this little demonstration video are to show you how to access your digital lab manual with your access code or else with your credit card. And I want to also show you how to turn in your first lab assignment, Lab 00, on getting started. So I'm going to go to our class. In fact, here I'm in our class. All right, so if you go to the section on viruses, which over here on the left, here's your welcome, your course information, succeeding with Waymaker. Now you're on your very first chapter, viruses. So you've got your study plan that you'll click on to study the material, and you've got your quiz that you can take a maximum of 2 times. But anyway, here's a video demonstration of how to check your packing list. And then this is the actual lab, and this is the assignment you turn in. This is where you turn your assignment in. So what you're going to do is click on this lab, Getting Started. And everything on the left you should go through. I'm not going to do that right now, but you should go through everything on the left. Then you won't have as many questions because it will explain a lot of the questions that you probably have right now, or questions that you haven't even thought about. But go through every single thing, and some of the sections will have a quiz at the end, and then it'll move you on to the next section. But after I do the getting started, actually I'm going to come down here. I'm on the getting started section. I'm going to click next and next and next until and this is actually a video. I'm going to watch this video, and then I'm going to click next, next, and now I'm on the section on the packing list. But you see how it goes all through all of these things. But the assignment is actually this. You're going to, the time and materials just tells you for each lab what materials are required. If there's anything required that did not come with the kit, such as water or paper towels or anything like that. And it also tells you the time that your lab activity will take you. So you can prepare, and manage your time a little bit better. But the assignment for this lab 00, is to download this lab safety contract. So I'm going to hit the download button, and I guess save it, open. Then I'm going to start filling in the lab safety contract. So questions: do you wear contact lenses? I don't. Are you colorblind? No. Do you have any allergies? No. Well, yes, I do. That's crazy. I'm allergic to cats. So I would list that cat hair, and you see how it's allowing me to fill in all of this. And then you're going to scroll down to the contract where you will put your name here, your full name, and then you will do your student signature and then the date. Oh, okay, I see. Student signature goes here, date goes here, course name goes here. So you just have to type your name for the signature. And then the date, for me today, I'm doing this kind of early. It's actually November. You guys won't see this until January, but I'm doing it in November. All right, and the course name is Bio 111, and this is section NT1. So then I'm going to save this document, and I'm going to upload it. Let's see. I can actually go to print, I think, and save it as a PDF. But I don't really know where it's saving it to. That's the bad thing. You have to make sure you know where this is going. You have to know where it's saving it to. Okay, I can choose. All right, so I'm going to save this, make sure I see what the name is and where I saved it to. And then I'm going to go to my assignment. Sorry. here we go. This is the assignment. I'm going to click on it. And as a student, I need to do student view so I can see what you see. Switch role to student. Okay, so this is what you would see when you click on that Lab 00 Getting Started Graded Assignment. You've got your instructions and everything. Then you're going to go to Add Submission, and you are going to find that file that you just saved. Gosh, I think it was eScience, right? I don't have any of my folders. Here it is, eScience Lab Safety Contract. But I don't have them files grouped into folders, unorganized. But I'm going to upload the file, then I'm going to hit Save Changes. And I mean, if you wanted to, you could open it up and make sure that this is, this is the one that you saved, and it's got, this is a good idea, is to double check and make sure it saved what you typed. Yes, it did. Okay, so that's good. And then I can do, I don't really need to edit the submission. It says submitted for grading, and that's what you want, a green check besides submitted for grading. Okay, and then what was the other thing? I also wanted to, let's see, showed you how to upload the assignment and, oh, how to do your access code. Okay, so in your little book, I don't know if you can see me holding this up, but that little booklet, it's just like a pamphlet that came with your lab kit. If you open it up, the very second page says, did you purchase a kit from our website with a credit card or bookstore redemption code? And then below that, it says in blue, did you purchase a kit as part of your tuition/course fee or off the shelf from a bookstore? So depending on how you purchased your kit, you can access the digital lab manual. So what it says here is, go to it, like, let's say that you have an access code from the bookstore. So I'm going to go to www.esciencelabs.com, and then it says click on the Create an Account tab. If you have already used a credit card, you don't have to do this. You already have an account. But I'm going to register, make a password, and all that kind of stuff. And hit create new account. And then after I do that, I'm going to go to have a code, and I'm going to enter my access code, which is on the underside of the box lid. It's not kit 1311. It's the access code. You have to open up the box, and on the underside of the lid, there's a code there. So open up your kit and look on the underside of that lid, and you enter your access code. And this is going to give you access to the digital labs. But when you turn a lab in, this is really important, because you have to make sure for all these labs that you do that you go all the way down to the bottom and click, and you're always going to download the lab workbook. The lab workbook. You're going to click on whatever's down here at the bottom, and download the lab workbook. It will have pre-lab questions, it will have tables, and it will have post-lab questions. If you are only filling in a table and turning that in as a lab, you are going to get a very low grade. So you need to make sure you follow the directions on exactly what to do every time you have a lab. Okay, so I hope this is helpful. That's all I had.